What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Berta Bell of Los Angeles, California.
How long have you been in Los Angeles, California?
80 years.
80 years.
84.
84 years in Los Angeles, California. So you've been here since the 40s, correct?
I came from Louisiana when I was 3 years old.
Okay.
And I've been here ever since.
Okay. And so say you've seen all of the changes LA has gone through, right?
Yes.
So when did you first started seeing lowriders and these modern cars? When did you first start noticing that?
My father had old cars. He had 38 Chevys, and we used to go to Pasadena and ride all the time.
It started with your father.
Yes.
Okay. Who was Charles Red Bell?
That's my husband.
Charles
Big
Bell.
Red. He was amazing. He had so many friends, so many friends. He worked on a lot of people's cars. The original lowriders. He showed them how to fix their cars and work on them because they didn't know anything about it, fixing on cars. And when we started on 53rd Street, all of them started coming by. And my mother-in-law, she let them all come in. She never turned anyone away. And she, very white, Johnny Guitar Watson, Jesse Belvin, Richard Berry, they all came from South Central.
So was that 53rd and Central, that area?
53rd and Ascot.
What years are we talking around?
Well, it really started in 53 when I met my husband. But they really started coming by when we was on 53rd Street.
Okay.
And so they all just started coming. My mother-in-law, she never turned anyone away, period. Because she had those two sons, she wanted them not to be running up and down the street. So all his friends, they all came. A lot of them stayed with us.
Does Mr. Bell, does he have a background in car, in auto body, or did he have a background, or was
It
it
started
natural?
off with bicycles,
Okay.
then motorbikes, to cars. And he showed the original lowriders that started with us how to fix their cars because they didn't know how. A lot of them were young. And he would get out there, he started fixing on the cars and stuff, and he told them, oh no, I'm gonna show y'all how to fix your own cars. And cars was lined up on 53rd Street.
Okay. Now, talk to me, were there any Mexicans or Latin Americans in the car riding crews?
The only Spanish guy, like I said, was my mother-in-law's boyfriend at the time. Him and his brother was in jukebox service.
Right. What was his name?
And he was on Albert Casadillas.
Albert Casadillas. So he was really the only one that you guys have around?
That's the only one.
Okay. And around what year was that?
That was like in 58.
Okay. Did Albert have his own lowrider?
Well, he mostly like worked in the on jukeboxes and stuff.
Okay.
Okay. But he was very close. And he was just over here 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At that time, what was the racial makeup of the neighborhood? Was it a mixture of people? Was it all black?
It was more older people. And when we come on the scene, we didn't associate with them because they didn't like us anyway because we were young. And we had always a lot of people coming and stay. And we partied. We partied.
Back to the community. Was it an all-black community at the time?
Yes. All black community.
Okay. So it was an all-black community.
Yes.
Okay. Who came up with the term lowrider?
I did.
You came up with the term
I
lowrider.
came up with it. I defeated the term of lowriders. I came up with the name.
So how did you come up with the name lowrider?
Okay. When I first met my husband, he was set real low. I thought he was short like me. But when he got out the car, he was tall, 6'4", so damn, he's tall. So we always rode around in the neighborhood and all over LA and Compton, Pasadena. So this particular night, they all say, we got to name ourselves something. They come up with all silly names. And, no, we don't like that. No. I say, well, hold it. Wait a minute. I say, we're always riding and setting low. And that's how lowriders came. I said, yeah, we like it. We like it. That's what we're going to name ourselves. And we did.
You named yourself the Lowriders.
Started lowriders.
Do you know what year?
And that was in 1955.
That was in 1955.
55.
In Los Angeles, California.
Los Angeles, California. Right on 53rd Street in Ascot.
Right on 53rd and Ascot.
That's right.
Okay.
A lot of them stayed in the neighborhood. 4 of them stayed in Pasadena. Mm-hmm. That was Fields, known as Dr. Feelgood. Mm-hmm. Mo, that's his nickname. Big Banks and Little Banks, they were brothers.
Oh, they were all brothers?
They were the Bank brothers.
Okay.
Donald Banks.
Okay. And they stayed in Pasadena?
They stayed in Pasadena.
Okay.
Mo was an artist of the Lowriders.
Okay. Was this around the same time as the Slawsons? And can you talk to us about the
The
Slawsons?
Slawsons, the Businessmen, the Satan Saints,
And were these all gangs in
and the
LA?
Lowriders.
Were these considered at the time? Were they gangs or car crews?
We caravan. Yeah. See, they don't know this. Mm-hmm. We made this up. We caravan. We didn't cruise.
Okay.
Okay, that's one that we start. We Lowrider started that. See, everybody say cruising. We wasn't cruising. We caravan.
Oh. Caravan mean a lot of people just in a.
Okay, caravan. The farmers, even the girls, they wore overalls.
The farmers wore overalls.
ND wore overalls with a derby hat, black. Everybody was scared of him. Car club, car club this was the west side here. Over there where we was at, that was the east side. But they didn't change it to South Central now. And there was Satan Saints. Johnny Smalley, the Watusi brothers, they were real tall. Hooks, Jake, Vonnie, they were brothers. Jesse Clayton, Charles Montgomery.
And they were all members.
Those were the Satan Saints.
The Satan Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was a car club.
There was a car club.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And did they low ride their cars too?
They had low riders cars too.
Okay. Okay. And did the Slawsons and the businessmen, did they have low riders also?
No.
No. Did the Satan Saints, did they call their cars low riders too? Or what did they call them?
No. They wasn't low riders.
What did they call their cars?
They didn't call their cars. They just was a Satan Saint.
Okay. It's Satan Saints. Okay. Okay. So now we get to the band War. Did you know War and the song Lowrider? The band made the group Lowrider. Can you talk to us about them?
Charles Miller. This is during the summertime because at Testimony, this church over here across the street, our husband had all these old cars out there in the front, and he kept walking back and forth on Western by the church. And I said, what does he keep looking over here for? About 2 or 3 hours later, he walked over. He said, oh, I'm a lead order of war, Charles Miller. I said, oh, say, hold it, wait a minute, I got an album in here. And I brought it out. And he said, look, see, that's the thing. I said, it sure is. So him and my husband got to talking for about an hour or so. Then he said, oh, I have to go back over here across the street and get my bike. So he rode a bike back over here. And then I told my husband, I said, honey, I said, tell him you started the Lowriders. And what did I say that for? He talked and talked. He didn't leave till the next morning. But in the meantime, I went back out there and I asked him, I said, are you sure you're going to come back? He said, oh, I promise I'm going to come back. So I come back in the house because by me being a lady, they was out there drinking and stuff. I didn't want to, you know. So I come back in the house. So my son, Charles Bell, Deontay Bell, and Beatrice Bell, they seen him. They kept looking out the window. They said, Daddy's still out there talking. So the next morning, he come in. And then 3 months later, here we hear the song, War. My husband got mad. Oh, he got mad. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what all he told him, but whatever it was, he didn't leave till the next morning. And I know when I went out there the second time, that's what they were talking about, lowriders.
Mm-hmm. And so just a few months after that conversation, the song Lowrider came out?
Came out.
Oh. Did you ever see them again?
No. He lied. He said he was going to come back, but he didn't.
Oh, okay. So now, basically, the song Lowrider comes out, and that's a term that you created, correct?
Yes.
And now the song is named after a word that you created.
I believe that he took those, what my husband told him, and made the song.
Oh, okay. Wow. What do you think about modern day lowriders?
Well, see, they have that. We didn't have that. Our cars was just dropped low.
They were called cutouts.
It was channel.
Channel.
When they lowered, my husband had a '57 Chevy. He got it brand new off the floor. And when he lowered it, that's what we call channel. Nobody else didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah, what I'm telling you this is something that I know.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know that.
So he got it new off the lot and had it low.
And he had, yes, channel. That's George, the muffler man. Mm-hmm. He said his shop was on Wilburton. Mm-hmm. And 118th and Wilburton. Mm-hmm. He put all the cars, put the pipes on them, put the straights on them, and the pipes was loud. Mm-hmm. Everybody knew about George, the muffler man.
The muffler man. Well, did you have special wheels for the cars, special rims, or did he stock up?
They most was most into hubcaps and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Speak to me? Was there a lowrider code? Was there like a code amongst the lowriders when you got together?
Oh, it was just we always just had a whole bunch of people there, all the time.
Okay.
All the time.
Okay. Did you post lowrider signs on the telephone poles?
Oh yeah, they had them on top of the houses, and police made them take it down. Mm-hmm. So they kind of arrested us on that part. Mm-hmm. And that was it.
How was it dealing with the police?
The only time we dealt with the police is when they came and lied the neighbors across the street say we broke their windows, and we didn't.
The police, the whole story, and the reason why you guys were in the papers was because the police was harassing you, and you guys all went to jail.
No,
Yeah.
wait a minute. They didn't harass us. The reason why they came that particular night is because the neighbors across the street had gotten into it with each other. They broke the windows out. And the next day, the landlord came. We didn't know him personally, but we knew he owned the building. And when he came out, he got on them about it. So what they did the next day, they called the police and said, we broke the windows out. So that's how it came in the police harassing us. Never had no problems until that day.
Did the police ever harass the lowriders when you were out there?
No.
Okay.
We went everywhere.
Okay. So you were able to go all throughout South Central.
We went all over.
Okay. Now let's go back. What was it like growing up in Compton in the 1950s? What was it like?
Oh, it was okay. It wasn't it wasn't a lot of crime or nothing.
So in the 50s, Compton didn't have much crime.
No. No much crime at all.
Do you remember what part of Compton, what street?
115th and Compton Avenue.
115th and Compton. And so you have a neighborhood of mostly black. Was it mostly black people in the neighborhood?
Mostly black.
And no crime or little crime.
No.
Okay. When did you notice Compton changing?
It had to be elected in the 70s.
In the 70s?
Yes.
And what year again did all of this start? The Lowrider crew?
Well, it really started in 53, but the name came in 55.
The name came in 55.
Okay.
And about how long were you out there lowriding? When did you stop?
Oh, we did it for about maybe 12 years strong.
Okay.
After that, everybody started having kids. I started having kids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's how that went. Well, we all kept close friends
Okay.
over the years because everybody got married. A lot of them got a lot of kids and stuff.
So by the time, so you were basically done, would you say by the late 60s? Or did you go into the 70s?
It had to be in the 70s because Johnny Jr., KTYM, used to talk about the lowriders.
KTY.
So that had to be in the 70s.
Was that a radio station?
Yeah. Can I interrupt? It was on West Boulevard, on the corner, KTYM. Now
KTYM,
it's a
Johnny Jr., the road runner.
back.
So people called and they made it a commercial?
People would call in. What happened? They called in a lot of times. Then he just started saying it.
Okay.
When he do his commercials, he would put the lowriders in there
Okay, on KTY.
with the names. Especially start off with my husband, Big Red, Chino, Jose, and all the rest of the guys. And he also worked for Schaefer Limousine Service.
That was his job, the side job.
Talk to me about Barry White.
Barry White used to come over to the house and eat with us and stuff. He was a very good friend to my husband and my brother-in-law.
Okay. And what neighborhood was this? Was this by South Park?
We went to South Park. That was a spot there. Everybody went there.
Everybody went to South Park?
Partied. They had sports night on Tuesdays. Sit out there, just had fun.
What about, you said Johnny Guitar Watson?
He was a good friend of my husband.
Oh yeah,
Really good friend. And Barry White.
and Barry White,
And Richard Berry.
Richard Berry. Oh, Free Red, the dancer. Richard, you said Richard Berry?
Richard Berry is the one who wrote Louie Louie.
Yes. Okay, Louie. Yes. That Richard Berry. First, I was thinking about Fred.
And Jesse Belvin sung Good Night, My Love.
Okay.
And Richard Berry played on that.
Okay. So you had these musicians around the lowrider culture regularly, right?
Oh, because they had a lot of nightclubs on Central. A lot. They would have jam sessions all the time. Different people come in. The nightclubs never closed.
Nightclubs never closed.
They didn't. They never closed.
Can you name any other celebrities that came around during that time?
Don Miller, he came.
Page.
Him and then Judy Page came.
Gene Page?
Judy.
Yeah, they came by.
Dwight.
Judy.
Because they had old cars and they were getting all the information from my husband. And he was telling them how to fix their cars and stuff.
Okay.
And my husband hooked up with Bobby Womack. He had a friend named Harvette.
The chauffeur.
He was his chauffeur, Bobby Womack's private chauffeur.
Okay.
He the one introduced Bobby Womack to my husband. And then Bobby wanted him to fix his car and stuff. And he did.
Okay. How do you feel about the industry not giving you credit all these years? You've been here this whole time and you haven't gotten the credit you deserve. How does that make you feel?
I feel bad because I wanted to be known all over the world that we started the lowriders. There were no Angelinos, no Spanish people. They did not start the lowriders. So a lot of people know that my husband started the lowriders, but they don't want to come forward because they don't want the recognition for him.
Can you cut?
They were very jealous because when the lowriders started, everybody wanted to be in the lowriders, but we wouldn't put them in there because they didn't start with us.
So the original lowriders are the people who started together.
That's right.
And
Started.
no new people really came
No.
in.
Very jealous.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm glad to get this story out for everybody to know about my husband, Big Red. Thank you.
Thank you. Did you have any final words you wanted to say?
I just wanted to be known. But my husband get the recognition. Like they put this young lady in the Hall of Fame for lowriders. And when my husband started the lowriders, I don't understand why he's not in there.
Yeah.
And Black history. That's what I wanted to be.
Yes. To know that we started this.
For the young men that's coming up about the lowriders.